I'm not showered, so I'm like, sorry, I'm gonna do that in a sec. I got new shoes. Do you want to see them? Type yes in the chat. Don't. I'm gonna show them to you anyway. Kitty! Wah! They have cats on the front of the shoe, and they look so funnily like surprised. And then on the back, wait, you can't see it from the side. On the back, it even has a tail. Ah! They're so cute. Meow meow shoes. They're so cute. And I had a fat fucking trouble with this brand. They make this shoe, which is the only one of their shoes that I really care about. The other ones are kind of boring in my opinion. They make this great, awesome cat shoe. But also they're a British shoe manufacturer. And like their sizes for EU are fucked up by like one size. Usually, and now the box is opening up on its own. I bought haunted shoes. Ow. And there's an Amazon package. I don't like Amazon. These were ordered for me by my grandmother. I told her to get them from the website, but she said no. Amazon. So now I have Amazon stuff in my home. I've invited the demon into my life, and that's why the box just fell open, because I got haunted. Anyway, all of these shoes that you see here are like either 38 or 39. These ones are my favorite shoes. They're like the most comfortable shoes that I own, and they are 39, which is 25.5 centimeters in size. And for some reason on the website, that equals to a 40. And I've been told from like the reviews on the website, they were like, oh yeah, the shoes are very narrow. They tend to be really small. So you should size up. And so what we did, we were like, okay, then let's order 2 sizes first. Let's do 38 and 39, which is like, I don't know what size in US. Figure it out. So we were like, okay, let's do those. And then we got both of them. And by the way, I mean like my grandma, because she ordered them and I told her what to order. And I was like, this is great. And then on Tuesday, after I had a biology exam, which went less than great, I was like, well, at least I can go home and have new shoes. And then I tried on both of them. The 38, I couldn't even get into. Like, that has never happened to me before. And I was like, okay, well, they did say they were small, but we do have a 39, exactly for this reason. And so I put on the 39s, and at first I'm like, oh yeah, the fit is fine. And then I like walk around in the kitchen a little bit, because you gotta figure out like if the shoe is comfortable for walking in, not just standing in. And then I started to feel that literally my toes were touching the front of the shoe, which is not a thing that's supposed to happen in a comfortable shoe, because there's always supposed to be like a little bit of space. And so I was like, okay, that's annoying. At first, for like a couple seconds, I was like, oh, let's just keep them. And then I was like, these are shoes that I like visually, and that I actually want to wear, you know? Like, nothing sucks more than owning a piece of clothing that you like visually, but that is just uncomfortable, so you never actually end up wearing it. Like, that's just a waste. At that point, don't even buy it at all. And so I was like, okay. Oh, why did I flip the camera? And so I was like, okay, let's message my grandma and be like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, they actually are really small. They're really small, and I don't fit into one of them, and I barely fit into the other one, and would you please order me another one? And she was like, of course, honey, I love you. She's literally my biggest supporter. Like, I had a horrible dream, and I just remembered. That I dreamt that she died. Oh my god. Now I'm remembering a lot of bad emotions that I had this night. What the hell? That's why I slept weird. Oh my god. That's why I woke up like drenched in sweat. Holy fuck. I came home super hungry. I ate food, but my stomach had like such intense stomach pains that I didn't want to do anything. I just laid in bed for the entire evening. And then I fell asleep, and then I woke up at 10 p.m. drenched in sweat, and then I was still in so much pain that I had to walk hunched over, which is not a thing that ever happens from just hunger pains for me. And then that's what I was, I guess, dreaming of. And I immediately forgot because I guess I was preoccupied with finding something to eat. Whoa, that was so scary. I'm so glad she's not dead. What the fuck? Jesus. Whoa. That was unexpected. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? She's like my favorite person in my family. Sorry to like everyone else, but not really because I A, barely know them, or B, they suck. So she's my fave person, so I was really sad about like making her do more labor, that being clicking buy on a website. But now I have to like, I asked my mom to drive me to the next post office because she sent me this QR code, because apparently on Amazon you can like show a QR code to like the parcel service or whatever, and the workers can just, you get a box just supplied for your items for free if you don't have one, or the one that you got was just like damaged, and then you also, they print a label for you so you don't have to do all that at home. And she was like, let me just send you the QR code. And then we did that, and I was like, okay. But there's only like a select few shops that do that, I think. And I don't want to drive my bus there. That sounds like I'm driving and I own a bus. No, I don't want to drive the bus into the city and then have to wait like 45 minutes at a bus stop. It's like the least dramatic thing in the world. Some people don't have bus stops at all in their vicinity. So maybe I should be grateful. Anyway. Kittay. Look, it's got little anarchy symbols on the bottom of the shoe also, which is pretty sick. Oh yeah, and then I made her buy the other shoe, and then it was like, it's gonna come Friday, and it was this window in between 4:30 and 7:30, and on Amazon they give you like a little map because they track their vehicles. But because the people who deliver packages, they don't efficiently go over one road and then find the best way to catch every house that they have to deliver to, so that they can like systematically work themselves down the map. They kind of just drive around in like circles and loops and whatever across the map, because I guess they might have some kind of system telling them where they have to go next, or they just pick out a box and like, that's where I have to go, so I'm gonna go there. And then it's like, that's where I have to go now. And then it's like, I'm going to go there. And then, and the next parcel actually would have been next to where I was earlier. Let's just go back. Because gas is free or whatever. Yeah, so I was just checking the map, and every single time they were close to my house around 4 p.m., I was like, oh, must be soon. And I can see the road from out of my window. But it just wasn't happening. And then just now, after literally everybody else is home, and literally my mom took the parcel. Like I was just waiting for them to deliver it to me, so I wouldn't have to be in waiting mode anymore, because I actually wanted to study, because I got an exam on Monday and I won't be here on tomorrow and the day after that either. Hey! My God, did you bless me? You better have. But yeah, and now these are here, but the fit is also just not perfect. There's like a lot of space in the front of the shoe, and I don't just mean like in the front, I mean like right there. Like I can put my fingers in there and just hold it. And ideally you would have this rest on the top of your foot, and then this not touch your toes. So whenever I walk in them, I'm kind of slipping out of the back of the shoe, but that's like more preferable than being hit with the shoe on your toe. And, you know, I'm going to have to, like, walk in them more so that they kind of adjust to the shape of my foot, as you do with leather. I'm pretty sure this is leather, because there's, like, a vegan fake leather option, but that's just plastic. And it's like, I don't know how they source their leather, I'll be honest. But I'm just going to trust that a brand that puts little anarchy symbols on the bottoms of all of their shoes. That looks like I'm literally wearing a sock because my skin is so wet. That's crazy. Just gotta trust that they might source their leather from animals that have been killed already. I don't know. I just wanted a kitty shoe. Sometimes I can't be woke. Anyway, I have to go study. It's actually a super interesting topic, but I just hate studying. I hate the fact that there's an exam. If there wasn't exams, I think I would have more, like, I would be more inclined to study because no one is telling me that I have to with a deadline that's like in 3 days. I have to cut my nails. Should I do that instead of studying? I totally should. I should watch Chikawa episodes and cut my nails and paint them and not do my homework. Oh, I'm so smart. I haven't changed anything about my behavior since the last time I failed school. Oops, probably should do that. I still don't have a plan what to do after. Okay, let's talk about something else. I played some more Uma Musume today. Didn't do any good runs. Winning Ticket is an alright person. She's fine. I think she's really cute. I like her winning animation, but she just doesn't want to win with me. But it's also, I guess, because I didn't really put any effort into her build, because I just wanted to do the daily, like, win a daily career race and complete a career. So I was kind of setting her up for failure on purpose, I think. That was the first time. The second time I actually tried, though, and then at some point I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I should do my cookie run dailies. Watch a YouTube video, and forget that I have to study. That's so smart of me. Wait, let me go get, like, a thumbnail. Because I do actually select my thumbnails from pictures in the video, usually. But you can't see that it's like a shoe with a cat on it. How do I do that? Move. Everything in the background is black too, though, so, like, can't even... I need to dye this skirt, by the way. It's a really long skirt. It goes up to, like, the floor, almost. The seam should not be in the front. But, like... But it's really comfortable. It, like, fits around my waist kind of perfectly. And it has, like, a nice flow to it, which you can't see. But it's like, huge. Do you see how much fabric this is? Do you see this? This is, like, my entire wingspan, but fabric. So it reaches pretty much the ground almost to my shoes. Wait. Here, look at my shoe. Should I use this? Ooh. I'm actually kind of flexible. That's crazy. Ooh. From which angle can you see that this is a cat? Oh my god. Meow. Should I use this as a thumbnail? This. Okay. Pow!